Welcome to the Broken News, SNDRS TV 1-1. Brought to you by Your Business Group Club Church Family, or name here. Your Business Group Club Church Family, or name here. Your Business Group Club Church Family, or name here. And also, Your Business Group Club Church Family, or name here. With your co-anchors, Justin Harris and Cody Best. And weather with Conrad Jenkins. This is your Broken News. For such a short month, it seems like it lasts so long.
It does. It has my birthday in it, so that's okay sometimes.
That's good for you, I guess.
My birthday is good for everyone. Hello, everyone, and welcome to the 80th and a very special episode of the Broken News. I'm Justin Harris.
And I'm Cody Best, and it's a beautiful day in this theater and in Sanders County, ladies and gentlemen.
Yes, it is. And Cody mentions the theater, and that is why this is a special episode, because it's being projected at the Rex Theater to a live audience. Cody, it's your line.
Oh, I'm sorry, I'm kind of nervous.
And I'm Justin Harris. Wait, what? Nervous? Is it because of the live audience?
No, it's not because of them. It's because this is our first time greeting our viewers in the year 2011. You know, it's been a while since we've been out here.
So thought we'd have flying cars by now.
Or at least robot butlers.
Yeah, or at the very least, there should be things like solar-powered flashlights or a more efficient energy source than fossil fuels.
How about talking dogs? I mean, I'd buy one.
I'd buy one too. Or a Nobel Peace Prize for Richard Branson for taking tourists to the moon, where humans would be enlightened about how silly it is to fight over her land and resources on this silly little rock when there's a whole universe to be seen.
Right. I think you just boldly went where nobody wanted us to go.
Yes, yeah. Well, we'll get back on track and remind everyone about the contest where they can count the number of times we say Sanders County on this show for a chance to win a free gift certificate from Your Business Group Club Church Family, or name here. I should have pointed at the side window.
That's a pretty good deal, you know? I mean, we probably don't say Sanders County all that much. You know, considering this show is filmed in Sanders County by Sanders County residents, with stories about other Sanders County residents to be aired for yet even more Sanders County residents.
You're right. It is remarkable how little we say Sanders County.
Isn't it?
It is. Well, now that we've mentioned that, we should get right to the news.
I'm kind of sick of doing the news. Let's do the olds.
The olds. Indeed. Let's take a look at our front page stories, i.e. top stories from last week, brought to you this week by Your Business Group Club Church Family, or name here.
The news tonight is a raffle being held by the Sanders County Coalition for Families for free sponsorship recognition on SNDRS TV.
Don't you mean advertising and marketing and a commercial? And those are all terms that I understand.
No, our station is what the FCC calls a non-commercial educational station, and as such, advertising and commercials are a big no-no.
Well then, isn't sponsorship recognition and commercial advertising the same thing?
Well, yes. Yes, they are.
Oh, okay.
But also more legally and importantly, no. No, they're not.
I'm confused. So it's just a matter of semantics then?
Yes.
Okay.
And no. I can recognize your business and tell people where to find you and what you do.
So you can advertise?
Right, but I can't actively tell anyone to come see you or how much your product costs.
I see. But my business would be recognized as a supporter of the community and an active role player in keeping Sanders County residents in the know on things they need to know. Correct?
Exactly.
Okay. So, say I bought, 100 raffle tickets and proceeded with my amazing odds to win said raffle.
You, the lucky winner? I don't think the people would be really
hear me
happy
out.
with
I'm
that.
just speaking hypothetically.
Oh, okay.
Okay. What then?
Well, there would be a concept meeting with you, myself, and I guess you as the winner. And we decide the best way to audibly and visually represent the message that you are trying to send.
All right. And then what?
Well, then we'd film it, edit it, and broadcast your message for the next 3 months on SNDRS TV 1.1.
Well, that pretty much explains it. But what will it actually look like?
Well, if you're a butcher, it might look something like this.
Wow, that was good. I like that.
Yeah.
I wish I was a butcher.
Doesn't look like too bad of an occupation. But if you're a grocery surplus store, it might look a little like this.
Wow, I wouldn't mind being a grocery surplus store now.
Yeah. And if you're a local television station, it might look something like this.
In the dull and commonplace occurrences of day-to-day living, one thing stands out as a completely unique experience.
Like sending your sinuses to Arizona.
It really pays off.
Breathe free and easy.
Cream's in-body. It's got more bodybuilding ingredients than any leading shampoo.
Creamy lather. Dreamy body.
Better than any other antacid. Better than anything you can get without a prescription. Anything. It's the best. It's the best. It's the best. It's the best.
Like sending your sinuses to Arizona.
It can make your face feel nice and fresh and clean and dry. You can cleanse your face with it. It can make your face feel nice and soft and smooth and greasy. Feel nice and fresh and clean and nice and soft and smooth and not dry and not greasy.
Well, that's great. I see how I'll be seen if I win this raffle supporting the Sanders County Coalition for Families. But there are other ways to support Sanders County viewers if I don't win, right?
Well, yes, but first we should explain to our viewers who we are and what it is that we do.
Okay, well, then I guess we're here to officially introduce the dawning of the digital television age in Sanders County.
That we are.
That being said, you folks at home and you marvelous people sitting through this at the theater are getting a crash course in how this came to be and how you can use it.
Well, it is yours after all.
That's right. Decades ago, in a much smaller community, an idea was born to bring off-the-air analog television to an area that had not ever seen such a thing.
Then, years later, grants and funding were acquired to set up independent rural television stations in local area high schools.
Plains, Thompson Falls, and Knoxon suddenly found themselves with local broadcasting capabilities.
With only 3.5, sometimes 4 channels available to most area viewers, local public broadcasting was put to good use and became somewhat of a mainstay throughout the valley, neatly creating its own niche and informing residents of upcoming events and humorous high school video productions. Not to mention some great photography.
There is some great photography. Then came the onset of cable and satellite television. Dun dun dun.
Although these were great for viewers, they were not so great for struggling local stations. And one by one, all but K36BW, Thompson Falls Station, blinked unnoticed out of existence.
But then came hope, in the form of the FCC doing what it does best, taking something that was working great and totally ruining it.
Digital signals were going to be the new norm, and it would be better than anything anyone had ever seen on TV.
That it would, and everyone would have to buy new TVs, or get one of those converter box doohickeys, and analog channels would disappear, unless they could find the funding necessary to convert to digital.
So heads were scratched and chins were rubbed, ideas tossed around and leads looked into, until finally a solution was found.
Engineers informed the station managers and the Thompson Falls Television District Board that funding could be reimbursed federally to bring in our local channels through digitally converted signals. Not just our locals, but a total of 12 channels coming through our translator, free, to the viewers from Thompson Falls to the Idaho state line.
And
the Thompson Falls local analog station K36BW could find a new home on digital broadband wavelengths as SNDRS TV.
And they lived happily ever after.
Yes, no, that's not the end of the story at all.
Oh, of course not.
Right. No, now we need to make sure this gets put to good use.
Oh, right, of course. Things like managing the airtime that's available on the station.
That's right.
And sponsorship and underwriting spots that are available.
Mm-hmm.
So you asked how to support Sanders TV's quality local programming if you don't win the Sanders County Coalition for Families raffle?
Mm-hmm.
Well, it's the same way if you would have won the raffle.
Same exact setup.
Well, yeah, except it won't be free.
Naturally.
So again, on the broken news, it's going to look a little something like this.
Like what?
Well, read the teleprompter.
Oh, and that does it for this week's Front Page Stories, brought to you by a generous sponsorship from Your Business Group, Club, Church, Family, or Name Here.